So today we're going to talk about yet another game I don't have a physical copy for. I did have it pre-ordered, but then GameStop got closed when the game came out, and I was like, I ain't waiting to play this game, and I only put $5 down, so I was like, I'm just gonna get it digital. Probably guess what I'm talking about at this point, and especially if you've seen the title of the video. But today we're gonna talk about Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'm gonna argue that it kind of fits in with Halloween because it's the month of October right now, so Halloween is happening in Animal Crossing. My channel, my rules. So anyway, first let's talk about the gameplay. So, gameplay-wise, it's basically like any of the other Animal Crossing games before it. You got your tools, so you can, dig up fossils and then catch fish and catch bugs, shoot down balloons. But then there is also the added feature of you can collect resources like sticks and rocks and now pine cones for the month of October, or not month of October, but fall, but like pumpkins for the month of October, and there was eggs around Easter. Everybody knows about the freaking eggs, oh my goodness. But anyway, you collect that and you can make things same as you would, in like any RPG like Skyrim or something, where you can craft items. So there's that feature for gameplay wise. Otherwise, you gotta change your outfit. It's pretty basic life sim for anybody who doesn't know, so like gameplay wise there's not necessarily a ton. It's just basic life simulation, everyday basic normal type things. So I guess nothing super exciting for that, but that's just how it is. So anyway, let's move on now to the story. So contrary to what people like my husband probably believe, because he hates on Animal Crossing all the time, but there is a story. And what that story is for this one is you just end up wanting to go on a vacation, escape your island life. You get to an island, you're like, hey, this is cool. And Tom Nook basically makes you do all the work. He's like, hey, you be island representative. I don't want to do work. Do work. Decide things for the island. And you basically just grow your island so that people want to move there. It gets bigger, you get people like Isabel coming, and then they build a store, get a clothes shop, and then like the end goal where you get the credits is you want to get your town popular enough that KK Slider will come and do a concert, and then he will start doing concerts every Saturday. So that's the basic plot. It's even more of like, well, I don't want to do anything than other Animal Crossing games because they're giving you so much freedom to build your island how you want that Tom Nook is just like, yeah, I'm not doing anything, just take over, do what you want to do, you're the island representative, you named the island, it's your problem now. So I guess his laziness is the player's reward, because then you can just do whatever you want. But Tom Nook is still lazy. You can't change my mind. You can't change anybody's mind. He's lazy and money grubbing. So let's go on to what is probably going to be the biggest section of this video, but my personal thoughts and opinions. So honestly, for which one is my favorite Animal Crossing entry, this is kind of a toss-up between New Horizons and New Leaf. And I say this because there's some things in New Leaf I like a little more than in New Horizons, and some things I like more in New Horizons, but then there's other things even from like City Folk, like you had this city that I really kind of wish was incorporated, but I guess in like New Leaf you kind of had that, but in New Horizons now you don't have anything like that. So with New Horizons, I really do enjoy how you can finally put stuff outside. You can change the appearance of your island, if you want more waterfalls, if you want, hills in certain places, because now you can have the different levels. It's a lot more, you can do a lot more customizing and everything, and that's really awesome. But one thing I really don't like is how much they want to make you rely on crafting items, because there's even only a lot smaller pool of items that will appear in Tom Nook's shop. So if you really want anything, you're kind of going to have to end up crafting a lot of it. And it's a cool concept, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of the crafting thing. I prefer just going to Tom Nook's store and buying the furniture you want. I mean, the crafting idea is kind of cool, and I could see, it working for some things, but it's honestly my least favorite thing about the game, and it's a pretty prominent thing. I've gotten by, just fine, but it's just something that every time I turn on the game and have to see and remember, it kind of irks me. That's just honestly something I don't like. I do really like, though, how even your character feels a lot more customizable. They feel, even more human-like looking, I guess, and the fact that you can just have a mirror and instantly change your hairstyle for free is amazing. I mean, Shampoodle was, it was cool, and it was kind of fun just doing and seeing what you get for a hairstyle, but I do like having the option of you just change it in the mirror. I think what would be a cool idea is if they have Shampoodle there and you can pay to do it that way, or you can do it in the mirror, or maybe there's a randomized option in the mirror, or like the same kind of questionnaire thing that you get at Shampoodle. I don't know exactly how that could work, but that would be kind of cool too. That way you could get it randomized. But I do like that feature. I feel like there's a pretty decent amount of clothes too, and just like, the styling. I really like how the game looks. Like, honestly, it is so beautiful and just so peaceful, and I kind of wish I could live there in real life, because it's real nice looking. The graphics are nice, and like when you see the sunset and it's shining on the water and everything, it honestly just looks beautiful. And it is, a pretty relaxing game, and it can be like the other games, something that you can take a lot of time on, because especially now with how much you can change your island, like being able to terraform and all that, you can spend a lot of time really just customizing your island the exact way you want it. And we've all been wanting the outside decorations, so now people are just going ham and crazy. Because in New Leaf, you could have some public works project, but that was it. That was all you could put outside. Now you can put out any old furniture you want, so you can like actually make yourself a yard basically, and like you can decorate outside for Halloween, and you'll be able to do that for Christmas, and like that's just a really cool feature. Like, you can make it feel so much more like the way you want, at least in my opinion, and I've definitely seen a lot of that. I'm not the most creative and best person at it, so there are definitely a lot more people who've done a way better job. I put in plenty of hours, but I was never one much for pathing anyway. And like flowers, it's a huge thing to do flowers, but I never really cared about that feature, so I don't do much flower breeding or arranging, like, at all. So, it does work really well, and it is really cool for the flowers and everything, but yeah, anyway, off track. Just how much you can decorate now is amazing. I just wish you had more of the pool of furniture to just buy from Tom Nook's, and not having to wait, every day you basically can only get 2 recipes to make something. I don't know. It's just something that irks me. I'm sure plenty of people do like it, but I kind of wish they wouldn't have focused on that aspect so much. But again, that's just my thoughts and opinions. But I do love the fact, it's on the Switch, so you can have it portable, you can have it on the TV. Those are just nice features. The music, it's not the best in the series, but I mean, it's not bad. It's chill, it's got the island vibes. Again, though, not the best soundtrack in the Animal Crossing games, but it works well for, what the game is. So I'm actually also gonna give this game a 8 out of 10, and it's only brought down to an 8 out of 10 simply because of the freaking, I know I keep griping on it, but just the crafting system. I just hate it. I don't want it in Animal Crossing this prominently. Just keep it in other games. I don't want it in my Animal Crossing. But anyway, that is going to be it. If you want to go ahead and leave your comments, your thoughts in the comments below on this game, the other Animal Crossing games, you know, maybe which ones you prefer, or like any life simulation game, go ahead. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. You don't have to, but it helps to let me know what you guys are enjoying watching. If you want to keep up to date on what's going on, my Twitter is down below. If you want to see pictures of my doggo, my Instagram is down below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I upload every Monday and Friday, and then just a vlog whenever I feel like it, if I feel like it. But that is going to be it, and I will see you all next time. Bye!